Hey, what's shaking, you five-time losers? My name's Jesse, and this is my brother Cody.
Cold-blooded.
And welcome to the Ultimate United Givers of Themes podcast.
This is the podcast for the Ultimate United Givers of Themes, and we're also known as Two We're gonna talk about the movies that we rewrote all the themes for. We're watching some movies and complaining about things, cause we want our themes in these damn movies. But we don't think Hollywood has the damn guts to deal with how real our themes are. We don't think the themes from all these movies cut the mustard good enough, and we could do a better job. So we rewrote the themes, and now they're better themes. And now this is a podcast where you listen to us talk about our themes. Okay, here we go. Let's podcast.
Let's podcast.
Let's podcast.
You know it. Welcome to the Ultimate United Givers of Themes, the podcast. I'm Jesse. This is Cody.
Hi, everybody.
This week, we're talking about the 1993, I'm pretty sure about that year, flick by, I'm pretty sure, Wolfgang Peterson, starring Malkovich, starring Rene Russo, and also Clint Eastwood. Go ahead. Make a day, you punk. Are you lucky enough?
Hey, I think I have more bullets than you think I have. So how lucky do you think you are? If you don't know about it, go ahead. Be the day that it is.
Stop doing them crimes for a minute and get started with your day. Are you lucky to do that?
Okay, I'm jumping in the line of fire. 'Cause
Yeah.
Just a minute ago, you said something that directly connected with my train of thought. You mentioned Dermot Mulroney getting suffocated.
The shit end of the stick.
Yeah, only thing is, in my head, a second before that, I was like, no, wait, I don't think that's Dermot Mulroney. Before you said that, I was like, oh, no.
Oh, shit, dude, I think your mic was off. Boing. There you go.
Boing, boing. Okay, so this movie, that is not Dermot Mulroney. That's Dylan McDermott. Because you know who the 5 best actors in the world are?
Who's that?
Dylan.
Why is that?
Because I spit hot fire.
Yeah, this is, and it's funny because I need to mention something from last week, but what keeps coming up is that you think two people are the same people, and Dermot Mulroney and Dylan McDermott,
Mulroney,
I think are the same people. And you know who else I think are the same people? And this...
Anybody named... well, no, you go ahead.
And I think it's just maybe the vibe of their movies, but I get confused on who directed the movie between Stephen Frears and Neil Jordan.
Oh, what's
you
funny
feel that?
is
You
I
feel
get
that?
that with Neil Jordan and Alan Parker.
Oh, yeah. Well, I believe, aren't they all Irish vibes, those guys?
Or British.
But doesn't British and Irish, they like kind of are the same, but also they're not. Doesn't the Queen
lot of
own
history
the
there.
Queen owns all of them, and then the Irish are like, nah, but the Queen's like, yeah.
I don't know my Irish history enough to dig in, but yes, it's exactly that.
Yeah, but this movie, man, In the Line of Fire, I mean, as far as action movies, like political thrillers
This
go,
is a solid one.
I mean, I know we used to watch this movie like over and over and over.
Yeah.
It's just enjoyable, man. It's a good watch. Keeps you and Malkovich, he just
tones.
oh my god,
big
he every room he walks into, he has to make sure all the walls are perfectly seasoned to his specific palate, because he's gonna jaw down on the fucking scenery like a fucking guy who ain't never ate nothing.
Oh, man.
Neither.
Yeah, this might be the first movie where I really remembered who because I was pretty young, like who Malkovich was. Like I have now since seen things that came before this, like Les Liaisons Dangereuses.
He's good in Empires from the Sun too.
Oh yeah.
He's like, hey, little Christian Bale, like I'm gonna be the boss of you for a fucking while. Go get me some stuff, kid. And every Hershey bar comes right to Malkovich.
I wonder if he yelled at Clint Eastwood or if they just yelled at each other. Like, because I hear Malkovich can be a little particular on set. Not so much like the way he is in Burn After Reading. I get the sense that's just who he is.
Yeah, I saw him at a restaurant once, and he appeared to be acting like that, but also I was really far away from him, and maybe that was just me projecting. So I'm sure he was a perfectly nice guy, but he might have been being a Malkovich at him.
And if you're being yelled at, he's probably a really good guy to be yelled at by.
Yeah, he probably makes you, because I feel like he would make you feel real ashamed of yourself.
Yeah. You fucking moron. It's a rapport. The guy I would like to be yelled at by the most, who I think would do the best yelling at me, is Richard E. Grant.
Oh yeah,
He'd tear me apart.
He would make you feel like crying because he does that real good in Gosford Park.
Oh, yeah.
He's just a fucking dickwad, like just a straight up fucking dickwad. I was gonna say balls deep dickwad, but that doesn't really make much. I mean, I'm sure he's gone balls deep. Sorry. I mean, whatever. It's Richard E. Grant.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? It's Richard E. Grant from
I'm sure
Star Wars.
I'm sure that it was like a warned of before. Anyway, who would I like to get yelled at by?
Tilda Swinton.
Ooh, I'd probably kill man, she'd make me feel real bad if she yelled at me, because I really respect her too, and I she's just one of those people I'm kind of afraid of, though, you know.
Yeah.
But so the story though of In the Line of Fire is Clint Eastwood is this guy, and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna protect the president. Yeah. Why not? I'm gonna do that. Why shouldn't I? I'm gonna go do that.
That sounds like a good job.
Yeah. And then Kennedy decides. What does Kennedy decide? Like you're Kennedy, and he decides he's gonna get in his car and he decides
assassinate.
Yeah, go for a drive. He decides he's gonna go for a drive, and somebody. I'm not going to play conspiracy theorist, but somebody shoots him in the head. And it was like Clint Eastwood's day to watch the president, but he was like, oh, fuck, I flaked. Oh, no, I knew I was supposed to be doing something today.
Oh, I totally spaced.
My bad, guys. Totally my bad. And then he's like, oh, man, nobody likes me. For a really long time, everybody hated him. And meanwhile, Malkovich is like getting in the CIA, and what's he doing, Code?
So I haven't seen this in a little while, but I'm going to say Malkovich he's getting in the CIA,
yeah.
And he's learning.
This is all backstory,
and he's learning how to do stuff to kill people.
Yeah, he's basically like a covert
wet work.
A covert wet work. He does a lot of wet work on this. Like, does a lot of like infiltration,
a lot
and,
of
like
sanctions with extreme prejudice.
Yeah, a lot of like don't tell us about it, but go do it. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of cloak and dagger.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Cloak
and dagger. He's a real cloak and dagger.
Cloak and dagger kind of black ops kind of guy.
So years go by, and Malkovich is all like, the CIA is all like, I don't know. Malkovich is like pretty fucking cloak and daggery. Let's go send a guy to kill him. And then that all backfires, and then Malkovich has got to be like, oh man, I'm gonna go kill the president about it. And then fucking Eastwood, he's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna protect the president again. And he was a piano player at a bar sometimes, and now he's just...
Oh, yeah, he still does that in this movie.
Yeah.
He does that when he wants to woo Rene Russo.
Yeah, but basically the whole movie is like Malkovich and Clint Eastwood just fucking shooting the shit on the phone. And then there's some action, and then they're shooting the shit, and then Rene Russo and Clint Eastwood is like pretty condescending to her, but she's like, you know what? Yeah, fucking throw a bone into fucking Clint Eastwood, and then she just fucking throws a bone right into him, and so they're boning, and then Dermot Macaroni fucking gets shot in the fucking face by Malkovich when Clint Eastwood is trying to save Malkovich, and so on.
Wait,
et cetera.
doesn't he drop him or something?
But he shoots. No.
Because Dylan McDermott puts his gun. He's like hanging, and he puts his gun up to Malkovich, and Malkovich puts the gun in his mouth.
No.
He puts his own mouth on the gun.
No. Here's what happens. You're close.
Hell, fucking yeah.
Okay, Malkovich jumps across a chasm, and he lands on the other building fine, no problem. And then Clint Eastwood, Clint Eastwood is next. He's like,
yeah,
oh no,
yeah,
I'm gonna jump across there too.
Right.
And then Malkovich is saving him.
Oh
but,
man.
And then fucking Dermot Mulroney comes up from the other side, and he's like,
he straight up aces him.
He tries to ace Malkovich, and Malkovich is like, he's like, don't you know, like,
you ace me? No, I ace you.
Yeah, I'm the fucking one who,
and it's weird because in my head I could like see Derman
his head
Macaroni doing that, but that's not how it happened. You know what happened? I invented that in my brain.
You got it's that Berenstein Bears effect. You know about that thing, right?
Berensteinia?
Well, yeah, because it's how people think that certain books like it was Berenstain. No, people think it was Berenstein Bears, but it's really Berenstain Bears because we were all saying it wrong.
Stan and Jan.
Yeah, they were a bear family.
Yeah, they were a family of bears who learned how to write books about their life.
And they learned how to draw pictures about their life too.
You know, books about the
they were.
of
I assume they were
vegetables.
like those fucking things were real bears, right? And then somebody just drew a cartoon of it.
Yeah.
I mean, they couldn't have put the real bear on the page without killing it.
That's true. And
why am I thinking of? It's weird. I don't know why.
Are you thinking of actually making a book out of a bear's body? Like a Necronomicon kind of?
Hold on a second. No, I'm not an idiot. I'm not. No.
Right,
something weird.
either.
Something weird just happened. Because I know that. I obviously know that that's an illustrated book, but for a second, my brain was thinking that, like, if something is in a book, it would have
It
to.
has to
It has to
happen.
It'd be the only. That is the only thing. Like, the thing can't exist outside of a book, so it's just the one thing.
Well, hey, maybe maybe the story is more.
But that's
I
a
don't know.
stupid way to think. That's like saying time is a flat circle or something. I just don't understand why I'm having these thoughts. And then you were making like your laugh has been weird sometimes, and I don't understand. It's just spooky.
Yeah, that's true.
But
Yeah.
Next episode will be Halloween, so maybe some more spooky stuff will happen. Probably not, because it never fucking does. But you're always wanting stuff. You're wanting spooky stuff to happen, but then it doesn't. Oh, look at that. That's what's his name? That's the guy from he played he played the Brady dad in the Brady Bunch movies.
Is that Gary Cole?
Gary Cole, yeah.
Oh, I love Gary Cole.
I think he's probably most famous for that Office Space. But that's a movie.
He's pretty big in Veep too.
Oh yeah, because he's like not Veep.
He's the numbers man.
Yeah.
And that's kind of who he plays in everything. He's always the guy who's like gonna tell you what percentage of something else is.
Yeah, he likes doing those. He likes math. Like definitely, or he gets told to do math a lot.
Yeah, he does a lot of math. Okay, Clint Eastwood has really given Rene Russo the eye, which I gotta say must be gross.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this was 1993. I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't know if like. I mean,
wasn't as gross
I'm not
then. Yeah,
like
it's like-
I mean, I can I can note. I'm not. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that like I see, I can recognize a beautiful man, like no problem. I ain't got no problem with that. But I don't.
Yeah, no, it's
like
just-
I don't. I've never been like into like rugged dudes like that. It's just like. I just don't get it.
Oh, yeah, and
I
you
look at
just
like Clooney or something. I guess Clooney's a little bit rugged, but I look at Clooney. I'm like, I can see that he's a handsome man. I can see that. But
I mean, with Clint Eastwood, I just think it's not even it's not how he looks. He just sort of seems gross. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like kind of like a scumbag.
like there's parts of his skin that are like kind of gray and see through.
Yeah, and like, I just don't care for him. I like that play he did where he talked to the chair, though.
Oh yeah, that one where he's pretending to be like a.
He did
just
that
a-
one act
He,
where
he
he's
did that
talking
one
to-
act where he's pretending to be just like a fucking insane right wing insane
he's-
person. Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna talk to this chair.
And the chair was talking
What?
to him.
You don't want me to talk to this fucking chair?
And then the chair was it Obama he was trying to yell at?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like I can't yell at you in person, so I'm gonna yell
gonna
at.
bring this
I'm gonna
chair.
pretend you're this chair. If you feel lucky enough, punk.
You bunch of you goddamn punk.
Yeah, but anyway, In the Line of Fire, man, this song is boss to the max, and you know it. So let's listen to some of this song that the movie's about.
I'm like a car, but the only person I protect is the president.
That's true.
I saw the president get shot by a bunch of guys.
A bunch of guys.
I was supposed to be protecting him. Now it's the 90s, and John Malkovich is calling me up on a reg. He's my best friend.
I realize this song's kind of redundant since we already said all of this a few minutes ago, but it's still a pretty tune.
Well, yeah, it's not like we're gonna have the chance to preface every person that listens.
That's true. Some more pretty harmonies here.
We're both in the line of fire. It's alright, we've got each other. We're both in the line of fire. It's alright, 'cause we're in
Took a little made an assumption there,
An assumption.
an assumption that yeah, I kind of think this movie is a love story of sorts. What would you say to that? Are they in love? Like, do they need each other?
I think they may need each other. You know,
I mean, is it love?
you know,
I
we
mean,
talked
it doesn't
about
need to
the
be
Joker
gay.
at one point. I think Batman and the Joker need each other.
Yeah, they're in love. Who else is in love? But like, they don't know that they are. Like Face Off, they're in love.
Yeah, but are they just in love with themselves? You know, 'cause-
Yeah, but their faces are on the other guy, so
well, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
huh,
Right.
huh?
Right.
yeah. Wall Street, are they in? Nah, I don't think they just love money. Wall Street, like Gordon Geckos.
Yeah,
and
I haven't seen that in forever because a lot of times I think about it and then I'm like, nah.
what about Daniel Plainview and the Eli or Paul, or which one was it? Eli.
I think you could make that case, but I don't think so. I think Daniel Plainview only has hate.
Yeah, but he loves it.
He loves oil.
He loves hate.
Yeah, I love hate. I'm a hateful man. I love hate.
Ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you I love hate, you will know that I love hate because of all the love that I am. Yeah, fuck, I lost it. yeah.
This is my son, HW. I hate him.
Oh, god damn it. This is happening again.
I wonder who this is going to
Please be somebody, not the Whamblers. Oh god, okay. Yeah, hello.
Hi.
Hi. Which one is this? Oh, yeah. Come on, man.
Hey, it's me. It's Jeff Wambler. I'm from the Goof Rock band that you just finished listening to and
What?
are
No.
about to listen to again. We're called the Wamblers.
We didn't. We weren't listening to you, man. We were listening to the themes.
I just called because, okay, listen. There's a thing that we haven't really talked about on our show, and I think it's time
Our show?
that we, as podcasters, address it, okay? Listen, kid, shut up for a minute.
Yeah, I
We're
am.
gonna talk about doing
Doing what?
doing sex
Oh,
on
God.
somebody
Oh,
else.
come on, man. No.
So,
What-
as
oh,
you guys
God.
know, I do sex. Okay,
don't know
it's
that.
Cool. Don't worry about it. Like I've done sex, and
Stop
I like to do sex.
Stop
So
it.
do you even know what it is? I already do, but do you even know?
Oh, my God, man. It sounds like you don't know what sex is, and you're just trying to get me to
Oh,
tell you.
trust me. I told my brother Wally about it. I said, Wally, listen, do you do sex? Because I do. And he was like, yeah, I do sex too. And I was like, well, I don't even think I need to tell you what it is. If you think you
I feel
know,
like I had
you go
this
ahead.
conversation with, I don't know, Josh
What?
Kressler.
Sometimes I'll do all of the sex that night.
You clearly do not know what you're talking about. What do you
Like,
mean?
which way do you think does the best of doing sex? Do you think doing like big sex is good, or like doing like just like
Do you-
like half of it?
Are you talking about like big people, like someone who's a
Yeah,
heavier?
scoring it with sex to people.
Scoring what?
Yeah.
Oh my
we
God.
listen. We've been on tour. We score it.
You don't score. And
Score
You
it.
don't understand. What do you think sex? Like, what is the act of sex? What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah. Now we're cooking, right?
Yeah, maybe you
Okay,
are. I
so
don't
listen,
know.
I have to go. We're hosting an event called The Wamblers Are Going to Teach You What Doing It Is with sex to each other. It's about people goofing and doing sex, okay? It's just a thing that happens. Haven't
Well,
you ever been to Europe?
I
do
agree
sex
with
in
you.
Europe.
There's no sex is nothing for adults to be
Yeah,
ashamed
they don't
of.
even have it out there.
In Europe, yes, they do. They're very sex
think they- I
positive.
think they do have sex in
Yeah,
Europe.
I'm positive about sex too. I'm positive that I'll do it, and I already did, so don't worry about it. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm doing an event tonight. Listen, kids, call the number that we're texting to your parents' phone.
Wow.
Kids.
Okay? Just text yes goof to it, and
Don't.
then don't worry about it. But if we need like the PIN number, okay? Bye,
Stop it, man.
kids.
Stop.
Okay.
Okay, I think he's gone.
He really wants us to not worry about it.
Yeah,
Whatever.
they're very. Oh my God.
Is that you? Is
No,
it?
no, it's not. It's you. Jesus Christ!
I
What,
bet this is-
this has got to stop.
Hello?
Yeah, this is Wally. I just need to clear something up for you guys. There is no
hi-
sex in
well,
Europe.
well-
Goodbye.
Well,
Whoa!
okay.
He just screamed at us.
Yeah, wow. So the Wamblers appear to be, one, they're really into sex, at least right now.
Wow.
Two, it seems like maybe they don't know what sex is. And three, they have some hot takes on eroticism in Europe.
What's their beef with Europe?
I don't know. It sounds like Jeff doesn't think sex exists there, and Wally says it doesn't, and Jeff also says it doesn't.
I mean,
Then
I
how
don't
do you
know.
explain the Emmanuel movies?
yeah, man. Oh man, you ever seen? There's a movie called Electric Boogaloo that's about Canon films. Like, you remember the logo, Canon Films?
Yeah.
And oh man, anyway, I think they were behind the Emmanuel movies, and they're these guys, the Golem. I think they're. I always in my head I call them the Gollum brothers because their name sounds like Gollum, but it's like Golam or something. But these two brothers who were just like, just make the movie. And like,
Just get the shot.
Like that was basically like, get the shot. Yeah, they were basically like Travolta-ing their way through, but they made a lot of boss movies like Over the Top and
Oh wow.
and many others. You know, the Masters of the Universe, the movie. That
okay.
possibly the most disappointed I ever was going to a movie, because I was so excited for that Masters of the Universe movie, and it has its like campy charms now.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like, when you went there expecting like Eternia and stuff, and then they were like, they just kind of went to a mall.
I think at that age I wasn't yet able to be disappointed by a movie.
Wasn't that the nice age?
The first movie I remember really just walking out of thinking like, man, I hated that. I was probably like 13 or something. It was With Honors with Joe Pesci.
Oh yeah, Joe Pesci
And Donna Hayward and Patrick. What's his name? He's in that.
I remember walking out of The Client.
Oh wow,
That movie with like.
Is that Tommy Lee Jones?
It's Tommy Lee Jones and Susan Sarandon and Brad Renfro.
Oh, Renfro.
Yeah, he croaked early. R.I.P. I guess. Remember, he croaked early, right?
I don't know. I don't know. I
think
don't know.
He croaked. Everybody, email us at tugoff@gmail.com and let us know if Brad Renfro
I'm not gonna
croaked.
look
We
that
ain't looking that up. Apt pupil. Yeah. This has been talking about In the Line of Fire, the movie, the song. The Wamblers called and told us about sex and told us that there's no sex in Europe.
They basically told us that sex is a thing that they know about.
Yeah, I still think that's questionable, but yeah.
Dubious.
Yeah. So, this has been the Ultimate United Gives a Themes podcast. You can go to tugoff.com. That's TUUGOF.com. And you can find all the stuff. Please like us and subscribe to us on like Facebook and Instagram. And we have a TikTok, but honestly, like I don't really TikTok too much. So, and YouTube, we do a lot of YouTube. We got a lot of videos and stuff, and we also film our podcasts, and you can watch them there. And sometimes we're doing goofy stuff. Usually we're just sitting here, but sometimes we're doing goofy stuff, like right now.
I'm waving my hands up in the air like it's like I'm goofing.
Yeah. So, hey, next week's Halloween, and we might mix it up. I don't know. Maybe we'll do like a spooky cast or a pod scare. Or something, or a hauntcast. Oh man, I think we just coined. I'm sure someone else has coined that already. But tune in next week for the Hauntcast.
Get ready to hear us talk like this for 40 minutes.